Hi everyone, welcome back. Hope you're all well. Today I would really enjoy covering being an INFP with no friends. Now I have covered this topic when I first started my channel, but I would very much love to revisit it again because I feel that as I have gotten older, I kind of maybe see things from new perspectives or just learn a little bit more about myself. So yeah, if you want to hang around and hear about it and maybe something can resonate with you, that would be absolutely awesome, and I hope you do. So the first thing I really want to cover is the fact that I just want to say having little or no friends is not an issue, and we live in such an extroverted world that having the most friends, the most acquaintances, on Facebook and real life, you see, for instance, on Facebook, people with 2,000-3,000 friends. It's like, you have to wonder, would these people that have these amount of friends give those Facebook friends the time of day in real life? Or, is it people that they've collected over the years and they're just friends? I mean, it's cool, either one, whatever. But, for me, I have only about 250 friends on Facebook. And, yeah, I guess I spend a lot of time on Facebook, but these friends, they are people who I've collected over the years, and I've gone through deleting sprees and this and that and changed my account. And yeah, I guess I kind of use Facebook as a platform to interact with my family and really my friends online, because to be honest, I don't have any friends in real life, but I don't really care anymore. And I think, this is where I'm going with that, is that, when I first started my channel, I didn't have many friends. I think I mentioned one really good friend I had, which was Jessica Adams. Hi Jess, if you're watching this. And still to this day, I hold her very dear in my heart, and I'll see her every now and again, and see these are the friendships that INFPs actively seek. Friendships, we don't have to have so many friends, just having 1, 2, 3 close friends that help us to fulfill a greater purpose, or to learn more about ourselves, or learn more about other people and about other cultures, or about whatever you feel aligns with your values. I think as INFPs we seek those friendships. Now, I am very picky when it comes to having friends. And I don't know whether that's a good or a bad thing, or it's just a thing. And because of that, I think I've ended up alone. And yeah, I mean, it used to bother me a lot more, but I think during high school, I came to learn that quantity wasn't necessarily the best thing for me. There was a lot of times growing up as a teenager where I was disappointed a lot because I'd be blown off or stabbed in the back, or just knowing people and befriending people who actually weren't true. I felt like they weren't showing me who they truly were, and so, in the end, I couldn't trust certain people. And, in the end, I felt like I wasted my precious time, which could have been used to do something else, like find a different friend or work on a project, or I don't know. I just didn't really enjoy being around people who I thought there was something, a layer over the top of them. Like, a lot of people that I've known have been wearing a mask, and knowing them for a few months and then realizing that you know, really what's underneath isn't something that I want to be around. You know, so I guess I've just come to learn about that from certain people that I personally don't feel like associating with, and rather I would, you know, prefer to seek out friendships which can help me grow as an individual and I can help them grow. I think that's very normal for INFPs to have online relationships, and I think a lot of the reason why is because we get to be our authentic selves when we're able to express ourselves through the written word a lot of the time. And so if we meet people on forums or, you know, different websites, social media sites, we're able to really show who we truly are through our written word or through, you know, uploading art or taking photos, etc., etc., through music, you know. And so, you know, I think that, you know, other people online, long distance, are able to really, truly get to know the INFP through that way. And as INFPs, we feel so comfortable doing so. And so, you know, I feel that it's quite easy to make friendships. And I have a lot of online friends. And, you know, these friendships, you know, I still have the same friendships from when, gosh, how many years ago? Since I was 17. So that was like almost 10 years ago. I've had these solid friendships. And, you know, we don't have to talk to each other for years even. And then, you know, you can, you know, Facebook each other, like, you know, on Messenger. Hey, how's things going? You know, and you picked up where you left off. And so, you know, I really feel that for an INFP, having online relationships is really fulfilling and very special. I have had a good few immediate friendships in my life. And, you know, I've been friends with people and then lost the friendship, which is absolutely okay. You know, all that friendship would have just dwindled a bit. Again, it's absolutely okay because, you know, people come into our lives for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. And so when a friendship has failed or dwindled or is just on a back burner, I fully accept it. You know, people are on their own paths for their own reasons. And likewise, you know, I can feel like I just don't want to be around anyone for a little while and to work on myself and, you know, to just be solo Lex. And, you know, I think that's fine. You know, we all have our own stuff we like to work on and new friendships, new people that come into our lives who help us grow. So, you know, I have had solid immediate friendships through my life. And as I mentioned in that, when I first started my channel in that first friendships video, a lot of these friendships have been people from different countries. And the reason why I very much enjoyed having these international friendships was because I got to learn about different cultures and it really excited me. You know, it was kind of friends from a fresh perspective and, you know, learning about their way of life, their culture, their language even. Has been very enlightening for me, and I feel has opened my mind and opened me up as a person and as an INFP. You know, that's something that I truly value, different cultures and learning about different ways of life. Yeah, so having international friends, a lot of them were from Japan, Hong Kong, Korea, I mean even Italy, and of course I have those friends from Norway and the US and gosh, dotted everywhere. Yeah, so I've had those friends and I have also had a couple of, you know, friends that I've grown up with, that I've gone to uni with, and yeah, that they've been just as equally great, equally as fulfilling. And you know, while I don't actively have those friends in my life at the moment, those friends are the kind of people that you know, in 10, 20 years time, I could see walking down the street and we could catch up like no time has passed. Or like randomly, you know, I could want to catch up with them if I'm feeling like seeing them, and you know they will be right there. You know, those lifelong friendships that I know INFPs absolutely adore. We INFPs appreciate authenticity. We love people who can be true to themselves and true to the outside world. We don't do well dealing with people who put a mask on, or you know, we feel like we may not be able to relate to very well. And I think that being kind of picky, like I, for instance, am quite picky when it comes to friendships, and I don't just let anyone in. Like, you know, people have to work hard to earn my trust, and for me to be able to really open myself to people, you know. And to really make that connection, unless you just click straight away. Like James and I, you know, when I met my partner, we just clicked straight away, and that's, you know, when we knew it was all on. But despite all that, you know, not having friends can be very lonely. And, you know, I will go through the motions of feeling jealous of my partner for having, like, he's an ENFP, very extroverted, very open, and he has a lot of friends, and he will often want to spend time with them, which is awesome. Like, I'm not one of those people that wouldn't stop him from doing that, of course, but I have been jealous of him for his friendships, you know, because I don't have those friendships with people much anymore, or at the moment. And you know, everyone's so happy to see him, and there's a huge part of me that wishes that I could just have like a good group of friends who I can, when I'm feeling like, you know, being an extrovert, going up to them and them acting the same way as what they do with James, because I've dealt with a lot in my life of feeling invisible through school, after school, just, yeah, my whole life feeling invisible. And you know, I feel like having a lack of friendships has contributed to that feeling. And yeah, so there is a part of me that wants to just open my mind a little bit to different people, and give people more of a chance to let me figure out who they are, and appreciate who they are as, you know, someone different from me. Because, you know, I'm not always going to meet NFs who I can relate to. I'm going to meet people of all walks of life, and, you know, to be able to appreciate and accept everyone. ESTJs, ISTPs, you know, everyone. Yeah. You know, every now and again, James and I will talk about marriage, because, you know, of course we have a child together, and we do plan on getting married at some point. And so we'll talk about the wedding, which, FYI, is going to be a woodland thing. Surprise, surprise. I have a lot of really cool ideas up my sleeve. And, you know, just thinking about who my bridesmaids are going to be. And yeah, just I've thought about it, and you know, of course, I'm, you know, gonna have my sister and stuff, but not actually having many choices was a little bit of a crap reality for me, I guess, because, you know, James, he has a big, he's got a few choices that, you know, he could pick, but for me, it's like, I don't know who's gonna come for one, and like, yeah, so it's just something that I look on and wonder, and kind of feel a little bit sorry for myself, But then at the same time, I laugh about it because I just think it's really typical and hilarious. Anyway, it is time for me to leave you all to it now, but I would very much love to hear your stories of how you deal with friendships and if you have friends, because it is so normal and okay not to have any, and I'm right there with you, you know. So yeah, just leave me a comment and I'll do my best to reply. Sorry again if I don't reply. I just, you know, every now and again I'll neglect my YouTube channel. So yeah, sorry for that. But I hope you all have a really good day, evening, night, morning, wherever you are in the world. And I'll see you all again next time. Bye.